어디야 집이야 택시야 집에 거의 다 와가니 아 미안해 어떤 게 그냥 다 들어가 내 지갑 거기 두고 왔어
Someone in the neighborhood found her lying on the street, bleeding from a deep stab wound in her chest. She was gone. However, she died shortly after. Forever. Are you actually going to die?
Sure am. Console me, and then I'll leave without a trace. Come on, don't leave me. It can't be that easy, babe. If you believe me, I guess I'll get on a plane, fly to your city, excited to see your face.
It's fun to stay at the bar.
At the time she was found, she was unconscious but alive.
Hey. What's
An
wrong?
ambulance was called to the scene in order to rush her over to a nearby hospital. However, she died shortly after.
Are you actually going to die?
Sure am.
I was all over her. We didn't make out or do anything. I just remember I was lost.
So we can start planning that out.
No, thank you.
Could you just give me your phone already? We only have a short time left before I die, you know. So we need to make sure we talk as much as possible. It's kind of weird, but lately, I've really liked feeling other people's warmth.
You seem a little off today. Are you alright?
Everything's fine.
Being honest, I'd do anything to be the kind of person you are. One who accepts others and can be accepted. Someone who loves and can be loved.
The girl was identified as a student at a local high school, 17-year-old Sakura Yamauchi. Someone in the neighborhood found her lying on the street, bleeding from a deep stab wound in her chest.
Are you actually going to die?
Sure am.
Are you actually going to die?
Sure am.
You say we're small and not with the mission. You're tired of moving. say we're doing fine. Mama and making dream of walls that hold us in prison. It's just a scaries, that's what they call it. I'm free to run.
Dying from pancreatic disease.
Hey, that belongs to me.
If I said that I was actually scared of dying, and I mean terrified, what would you do?
You won't die, right?
Well, of course I will. Everybody does eventually, don't they?
That's not what I'm trying to say.
If it's about my pancreas, then yeah, I'm gonna die. But I'm pretty sure you knew that.
No, what I mean is... Despite the way I look or act when we hang out, I'm worried about you.
Does that mean you want me to live?
Yes, I do.
According to reports, the girl was identified as a student at a local high school, 17-year-old Sakura Yamauchi. Someone in the neighborhood found her lying on the street, bleeding from a deep stab wound in her chest. At the time she was found, she was unconscious
okay?
but alive. An ambulance was called to the scene in order to rush her over to a nearby hospital. However, she died shortly after.
The day my classmate Sakura Yamauchi's funeral was held, the rain caused the sky to move. What exactly does being alive mean to you?
I believe life shows us that being alive means reaching out to the hearts of all the people who affect ours.
Go ahead and...
It's worse to be nothing with you. I've done the math. There's no solution. We'll never last. Why can't I let go of this? I want to know.
When your daughter first got sick, she started keeping a diary called Living with Dying.
Just so you know, she actually intended for you to have this. She said there was only one person, one of her classmates, who knew she was sick.
Ma'am,
What is it?
sorry. I know this probably isn't the right time for it, but... Do you mind if I go ahead and cry?
forget her. Just understand how I'll be feeling on that day. It's just like seeing her for the first time again.
And you don't seem to understand.
give me one last
Sure am.
wish in my mind from within.
The girl was identified as a student at a local high school, 17-year-old Sakura Yamaguchi. Someone in the neighborhood found her lying on the street, bleeding from a deep stab wound in her chest. At the time she was found, she was unconscious
okay?
but alive.
Hey, what's
An
wrong?
ambulance was called to the scene in order to rush her over to a nearby hospital. However, she died shortly after.
Hey, you won't die, right?
Well, of course I will. Everybody does eventually, don't they?
That's not what I'm trying to say.
If it's about my pancreas, then yeah, I'm gonna die. But I'm pretty sure you knew that.
Go ahead and cry.
I want to eat your pancreas!
As proof of the life she lived, the wake and funeral were drowned in the tears of all the people who came to mourn her. Or, that's what I assume anyway. Are you actually going to die?
Sure am.
It's so nice to wake up next to you. Let's start the day with breakfast in bed. Think I'm gonna love you till I'm dead. She looks just like a dream, the prettiest girl I've ever seen, from the cover of a magazine.
My dear Arthur, you never showed up. And now, after looking at the newspapers, I understand why. I don't imagine you'll receive this letter, but I nonetheless must send it. Arthur. Oh, Arthur. I was just starting to dream the silliest and softest of dreams.
I'm not trying to relate you from. You're just a little bit late. I guess you're already done. This is feeling I can't shake, 'cause I'm too.
I want to eat your pancreas!
At the time she was found, she was
you
unconscious
okay?
but alive.
Hey, what's
An
wrong?
ambulance was called to the scene in order to rush her over to a nearby hospital. However, she died shortly after.
But I was actually scared of dying, and I was terrified.
Like the way I look or act when we hang out. I'm worried about you. To be honest, I was really happy to know that you needed me. To know that you read my message. You were always so quick to point out how we were totally different people. And you were right. We were always watching each other. It didn't occur to me until recently. It's almost like you were my whole reason for living. Ma'am?
What is it?
Sorry. I know this probably isn't the right time for it, but... Do you mind if I go ahead and cry?
The girl was identified as a student at a local high school, 17-year-old Sakura Yamaguchi. Someone in the neighborhood found her lying on the street, bleeding from a deep stab wound in her chest.
To be honest,
At the time she was found, she was unconscious but alive.
Days fade into a watercolor blur. Memories swim and haunt you, but look into the lake, shimmering like smoke, rises the moon.
My pancreas doesn't work now and I'm running out of time. Pretty soon. I'll be dead.
Am I still young? Can I dream for a few months more?
Give me reasons we should be complete. You should be with them, I can't compete. You know the way I go so well. Can't you see?
And I smile when I think back all the times we had on the beach in the winter when the waves were mad down by the water, crystal clear. See your face in the forest, then it disappeared.
I decided on the next place that I want to go before I die.
Great. Feel free to go without me this time. I don't want the whole class making fun of me again.
Did you forget my text? We're friends till death do us part.
As long as I'm left alone, people can observe all they want. But if they get personal, that's the point where I start drawing the line. Someone like me shouldn't get involved with others. If I'd kept to myself, nobody would have gotten hurt.
What are you even saying?
You should just forget about me! Go spend more time with people who actually care about you, like your ex-boyfriend in Kyoko! I've never even had a regular friend.
Are you for real? Have you wanted either of those things at any point?
I guess having a friend to hang out with from time to time might have been interesting.
Just be sure to give it back to me next year, since we'll be friends until I die, right?
Thanks for everything. Sorry. Are you mine? If I go ahead and cry. Are you actually going to die?
Sure am.
I'm trying to tell you that you and the rest of our classmates are making something out of nothing. And yet she's still spending a lot of her free time with someone like you. Why is that? Why is she choosing to waste her time with someone who's so depressing?
I just wanna laugh. Killer screams and cartoon dreams. I love you and I'm honest, so you know it's no lie. You're hiding in the background, but you wanna be found. You got me on my
山内さんは意識不明の重体で
大丈夫か？
best.